Now again we are doing the revision of chapter real numbers. Here I am taking question. Explain whether 13 upon 64 is a terminating or a non-terminating decimal number. Since we will first find out the prime factors of 64, which is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 and multiply by 2, that is 2 to the power 6. Now this 2 to the power 6 we can write it like this: 2 to the power 6 multiply by 5 to the power 0, because 5 to the power 0 is always 1. As you know the laws of exponent, that x to the power 0 is 1. So in this case also 5 to the power 0 is 1. Now this 2 to the power 0 multiply by 5 to the power 0 is of the form 2 to the power n multiply by 5 to the power m. So therefore we can say that 13 upon 64 is a terminating decimal. And why we conclude this? Because remember the theorem which states that for any rational number p upon q having terminating decimal representation, the prime factorization of q is your denominator, is of the form 2 to the power n multiply by 5 to the power m, where m and n are non-negative integers. That's why we conclude that 13 upon 64 is a terminating decimal, because its denominator, which is your 64, prime factors of 64 is in the form of 2 to the power n and 5 to the power m. That's why we can say that 13 upon 64 is a terminating decimal. Okay. Now come to one another question. In this we want to write down the decimal expansion of 13 upon 3125. Now here we have been given that 13 upon 3125. Now 3125 will have the prime factors as product 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5, or we can say the number can be written as 13 upon 5 to the power 5. Now multiplying and dividing the numerator and denominator of this number by 2 to the power 5 we have. So this 13 upon 3125 can be written as 13 upon 5 to the power 5 multiplying by 2 to the power 5 and dividing by 2 to the power 5. Okay. Now 2 to the power 5 is your 32, because 2 multiplied by 5 times we will get 32. 13 multiplied by 32 will be your numerator, and to the denominator side we have 5 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5. So we can write it as 5 multiplied by 2 whole to the power 5. So the denominator is 5 into 10 to the power 5 into 2, which is your 10 to the power 5. So that's why we have written here the denominator as 10 to the power 5. And the numerator, when 13 multiplied by 32, we get 416. So, or we can write it as in the decimal form as we put a decimal before 5 places. That's why the answer will be the decimal expansion of 13 upon 3125 will be 0.00416. Hope you understand.